Welcome, welcome, welcome. Starting off here with the Carousel tournament. My round one opponent is Squarical, and we were both assigned random Phoenixborn. Squarical got Sympathy, Divine, and Natural, and I got Ceremonial, Divine, and Time. Decided to throw something together a little different. I could have pretty much followed Christian Pratt's Shuffle Bus Season 4 list, but I kind of wanted to really see if I could play off of this bigger plan. So we're gonna go Omenbringer, Time Hopper, Winged Lioness, and that's gonna give us 5. This is gonna give us 8, and then we're gonna run an Earthquake for our last card here, assuming that he's gonna start something like a Sonic Swordsman or something. And even if he goes white on me, like Raptor Herders or something of that nature, then I've got a pretty good answer there as well. So, all right. I think we want to go first. No. So, I got a chance to play Squarical in First Fight Friday just recently, and a super nice guy. Gonna get a chance to play with him in real life, in my real life tournament. I'm pretty excited about that. So, we're just gonna start with the Winged Lioness here. I guess we're just waiting for him to decide if he's gonna discard here. I don't think we rolled particularly bad. We can play Lioness and Omenbringer without med. We really only have to med for the Grave Knight. I'm just going to start this and see how he opens. We'll meditate 1, she's top of deck, and go here. Stop meditation. We lose an accelerate. That's unfortunate. Accelerate's kind of a dice fixer, but if we're going to roll decent and not have to meditate heavy, then I think we'll be okay. Xander's 20 life. I have not played a ton of Xander, so this is kind of a first for me. I think he's probably a pretty solid Phoenixborn in the scope of things. My opponent plays Book. Like, we really can't let him put a unit out first, so he does go Book. Indiglo Creeper. Ugh. Creepers are going to be interesting. Earthquake's a nice counter to the Creeper, though. Let's just go ahead and make a Lioness. We want to make a Lioness here? Yeah, we'll make a Lioness. What I kind of think, if he makes Creeper, what I kind of think I'll do is I'll play Grave Knight. And if he attacks into the Grave Knight with his Creeper, then the seed comes out and the Lioness can hunt the seed. So I think that's really good. Here's the Ember Root Lizard. I wonder how he's going to get his status. He's going to get a status token from Focus Creeper. Okay. Just trying to figure out. So Lioness is a good call here. He does Meditative Power through. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the Omenbringer down. And end our turn. Since he still hasn't put anything out, the Lioness gets to hunt here. I haven't seen a threat that we need the Grave Knight for yet, but he is showing the dice to play the Sonic Swordsman. But if he does play Sonic early, I'm happy to let Grave Knight and Sonic trade. The issue would be I almost need to put the Grave Knight out here, because by putting the Grave Knight out, he can't play the Swordsman into my Knight. He's going to have to deal with the Knight. But there's the Creeper. We'll pass. I think I'm going to let him hunt this lioness. If he marks the lioness with the creeper, I'm probably in pretty good shape. Because I can bring back lioness with Omenbringer instead. And just hold back on the Earthquake this round. Or hold back on the Grave Knight this round. Alright. I really didn't have him. I should have counted this. I just wasn't paying attention to the conjuration count. The 20 conjurations is a big deal here. End our turn like that. Time Hopper fights creepers pretty nicely. At least forces the Herald block. Gotta power through in the discard. Squall Stallion, okay. So he may not be. Yeah, he could still be on a knight here. Maybe he ran Consume Soul start. Let's play the Omenbringer. I want to leave my options open, so we're going to do that. Explosive Growth or Root Armor. Let's put Root Armor on the bottom. Explosive. Let's bottom both of those. Seems good to get the Explosive Growth away from that. Since he doesn't have end turn, okay. Since he doesn't have a nature ping up to kill the Hopper here, I feel pretty safe if he makes an Ember Root first, because I can trade Lioness into Ember Root. I mean, I think so. He's going to try to kill the Omenbringer. We'll just let Xander guard that. Xander's got a huge health pool for that reason. He's going to go first next round, so if he gets a Seedling, he's got a very good chance of making the Thorn. So you don't really want that to happen, so we'll pass here. Immortal Commander is interesting. So what would he have? So he's going to make a Lizard for 1 and a Squall Stallion for 2. What's this last card then? Can't be like a Shared Sorrow because he doesn't have a card to pitch. Could he have started an Explosive Growth? It's possible. I think we're best off just doing this. I think we're going to give up the Grave Knight here. We're going to hunt that commander while we can. Actually, I could still play the commander if I wanted to get the Time Hopper going. Which we might do depending on what his last card is. I might still play Grave Knight here and give up the Earthquake, because I don't feel like we're really in need of the Earthquake right now. Whether or not second lioness is really good to deal with his ember root. And it's really good to deal with if I want to get the seedling out and take care of the seedling here. Alright, so there's the stallion. Okay, so I've got 4 dice left. I think I make a second lioness here. And keep the earthquake open, and just in case, I don't know what that last card's going to be. It could be an explosive growth on stallion. And if it is, then the earthquake really is good. Okay, so he's torrented. This is tricky. It's possible he's setting me up and he's got a hunt master. But if he hunt masters, I'm definitely earthquaking. So I think our main plan is let's see if he wants to take 2 damage on this stallion. And untap the wing lioness. And he lets Herald Guard, which is what we thought might happen. But that's okay. So we'll end our turn here. So we do risk taking like 6 from the stallion here with this play, if it is explosive growth. That's a pretty big margin, but I don't have to untap. I don't have to like play the lioness, so I can still go Grave Knight. And that's what it was. That hurts a ton. But now that the Herald Guard is gone, he could play Ember Root. Yeah, he's gonna play Ember Root, right? Like, we know that for a fact. So let's go like that. And then it's his go again. He makes the Ember Root. We know we buried 1 more explosive growth, so we got a ways before we have to worry about that. So pass there. He doesn't have a focus book, so our lioness is going to get to hunt this Ember Root. So I think we stick to the plan. We summon a lioness here. I think the seedling represents a bigger threat than the Ember Root overall. Because he doesn't have a focused creeper book yet, so the Ember Root's not really doing anything yet. Okay. We're going to play the Earthquake and kill that. Because our Lionesses will heal. Alright, so... No, I don't want to discard any cards. Okay. This is a pretty good hand here. I definitely think we're going to throw a Grave Knight down now. Kind of surprised with this dice color he just didn't run Frostback Bear over the Squall Stallion. So he's in the tank here. Pass? No, can't react. Oh wait, yeah. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, so we'll see if he torrents here. Ideally, we want to end this round with the Immortal Commander and his board clear. And if we do that correctly, then we end up in a position where Commander at top of round just makes for a huge attack. Let's play Grave Knight. So I think the Grave Knight's a reasonably big threat that he has to respect, because if I get him down to 0 blockers or 1 blocker, the Grave Knight gets to force exhaustion and kill one of these things and get a point of damage in, which is the kind of thing we want the Knight to do as a whole. We've got room on the battlefield for one more unit. Ember Root Lizard being played. We'll pass. Okay. I don't think I want the Swifty right now. So he plays Invigorate. Okay, put status token on all of those. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. We're definitely gonna have to take away one of these lizards immediately. That reduces the target values of things, and we can let the if he decides to try to attack with the stallion. Um, Let me just let the Omen Bringer block that stallion. He'll probably ping the Omen Bringer to death here. So then we'll just block the stallion with. Well, it's the same either way. So I guess we probably don't. Gonna mark. Okay. Mark the Grave Knight. I'm fine with this trade actually. This is kind of what interesting. He didn't attack it first here. I'll pass, yeah. Okay. No, I'm not gonna charge. I'm just gonna let the yeah, I'll counter. I'm good with that. Alright, so then we're just gonna use the knight. Knight will eat this stallion. This is, I mean, just fine by me. I think he should have attacked the knight there. Okay. End turn. So all he's got left a creeper, and I have all my books still up. So it's gonna play exactly how we thought it would. We gotta meditate to make the creeper. We'll make standard bearer. Time hopper. Lioness. And commander. Meditates at chain creations. Okay, so he's definitely on a plan to ping me to death here. Okay. Meditates a raptor herder. The standard bearer is 2, wing lioness is 2, omen bringer is 2, and immortal commander is 1, and that's perfect. We're not gonna play the messenger here. Okay, so I'm fine with this. Two invigorates are in the bin right now. We know one explosive growth is at the bottom of the deck. Like I can probably get in for 6 to 8 here. Happy to see consumed souls go by. Jungle Warrior. Place a status token. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of this seedling before the warrior can become a problem. Can't mark it, so if he tries to attack it, like Xander just tanks it. We're set up for a pretty big next turn here. It'd be 3, 6. It's probably lethal. I'm not sure because it depends on how many status tokens I can get on the bearer in time, and there's too much other stuff that can go on. But with him down 2 dice, down to 2 dice. So the Jungle Warrior is an interesting card. It loses a little bit of value in this board state, mainly because I can make Bearer Mortal Commander still. So it's tricky here, and it's not a guarantee that I can go lethal. And if I can't go lethal at the top of the next round, then I have to be a little more cautious. I'm half tempted, honestly. Hunting weapons on that makes things a little trickier. See, I'm half tempted, to be totally honest, with this plan to so he's going to attack with the warrior here on those hunting weapons. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to take this. He's going to put a point of damage on the lioness, but okay. Let the lioness hunt the seedling. One divine die. Not sure if there's anything you can do there. It could be like a um, Okay. So I think I'm going to discard both of these and see if we can get an accelerate. Because we could have a massive turn with this commander down on accelerate. Both of these are recurable through Xander ability. So didn't draw the accelerate, but we did get the flash strike. Seven, 9. We're getting there for 9. Put him at 14. Fire Archer into Earthquake. Recur Fire Archer, win game. I think that did it. That did it. So yeah, I mean that's what the deck was designed to do was swarm the board with reasonably sized units and let Immortal Commander and Standard Bearer do work to make big swings. And I knew we were probably going to take a little bit of damage in that first round, but I didn't think it mattered because I thought we could stabilize the board and allow the comeback here, and that's exactly what we got out of that. So didn't use Xander's ability once. I mean, I think all in all, we were in a position here where we would have finished the game on this round no matter what. I think the Omenbringer book is pretty interesting, even if you don't get the untap effect off of it. But yeah, I think Squarical would have probably been a little better off if he'd have just played Frostback Bear over the Squall Stallion. It would have been a threat that I would have had to have worked through a little bit more. I don't mind the creepers here, but with nature having so many powerful summons, you could probably just have gone like in his colors, Lightbringer, Butterfly Monk, and Frostback Bear, and that would have been enough played on top of like Sonic Swordsman's. But So that's going to wrap up round one. We were able to pull the win off here and go top of round three, which is what the plan was. So worked out this time. So we'll see what we get in Carousel in round two. So thank you everybody for joining me. It was super fun. Great fun to play this format. It's really exciting, and we'll see you all later.